Good evening and once again welcome to my YouTube channel, Pearson and Excel International Maths by Mr. Kamoto. And today I want us to look at example 2 of graph 6 on page 128 of IGCSE book 2. And we are told that when we are talking about the graph, we need to first of all come up with a table of the table of values, and this is what we call the process of tabulation. And in this one, we again should include all the terms in the table because we are still very new with these cubic functions and cubic graphs. The least value of x is, that is x, we have 2x cubed, we have 2x squared, we have minus 4x, and finally we should have y there. The least value of x is minus 2. Minus 2, when x is minus 2, okay, there is minus 1. Let's first of all line up. There is 0, there is 1, and there is 2, and we reach there. When x is minus 2, 2x cubed, again we agreed that when we have a negative number raised to odd power, then the product is negative. So this one is going to be minus 2 cubed, that is minus 8. Minus 8 times 2 is minus 16. Minus 2 squared here is 4. 4 times 2 we have an 8. Minus 2 times minus 4 is an 8. And definitely we should have now the y equals to 2x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x, as illustrated here. 2x cubed minus 16 plus 8 plus 8, and eventually the value of y is 0. When x is negative 1, negative 1 cubed becomes negative 1, times 2 becomes minus 2. X being negative 1 becomes x squared, which is 1 times 2, which is a 2, and minus 1 times minus 4 is a 4, and it goes without saying 6 minus 2 is simply 4. And let's talk about when x is 0, that is 0, that is 0, that is 0, and that is 0. When x is 1, we have 1 cubed 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 squared is 1 times 2, which is 2. Minus 4 times 1, which is minus 4. And of course, this one is going to be equals to 0. When x is 2, then we have 2 cubed is 8 times 2, 16. 2 squared, 4 times 2, 8. 2 times minus 4 is minus 8. And you can easily see that when x is 2, we have 16 plus 8, which is 24 minus 8. Then we have a 16. And that is the values. Those are the values of y, corresponding values of x. And we need now to sketch this graph here. Let us just have it here, and that is minus 1, minus 2, that is 1, that is 2, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 16. This is 12, this is 10, this is 8, 6, 4, and 2. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8. When x is minus 2, then we have y being equals to 0. When x is minus 1, we had y equals to 4. When x is 0, we have 0. When x is 1, we have another 0. And when x is at 2, we have a 16 that is up there, just up there somewhere. But it is important to want to know how would y behave if x was a minus 3. The reason why I did that is because it's starting from the x-axis, and when x is a minus 3, it's going to be 3 cubed minus 27. Minus 27 times 2 is minus 54, and 3 minus 3 squared is 9 times 2, which is positive 18, and minus 4 times minus 3 is 12, and this is 30, minus 54 is minus 24. So as x decreases, y also decreases in a great deal. So it's so far away. So our graph is coming to have a shape that is of this nature. Let the hand be free. Sketch a graph, give it an name, and the name of it is y is equal to 2x cubed plus 2 squared minus 4x. That is the name of that particular graph. In that particular video, it is important to note that a cubic function is one whose highest power is 3. It is written in a general format of y is equals to ax cubed plus b x squared plus cx plus d, where a, b, c, and d are values to be found. It is important that when a is greater than 0, then we have a shape of a graph that looks like that. When a is less than 0, then we have a shape that looks like that. So either way, we should be able to know the general shapes of this particular graph. The graph intersects the y-axis at y is equals to d, because all the others have the variable x, and the y-axis is when x is equals to 0. So this 0 nullifies that one, 0, 0, and of course it remains with y is equals to d as the y-axis intersect. Okay, we shall look at many more, but that is just basically what I needed you to understand. For now, get to my YouTube channel, subscribe and share widely, and of course, share the good news. All right.